Hi, Kay. This is just a test. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but hang in there. I'll get it. Can you hear me, Kay? Hey, Kay, I'm making boho snippet rolls. Can you hear me? Oh, cool. Okay. I have a mess here, but this was just a trial, and there's quite a lag. So I have every single bit of this loveliness I got from Selena. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, girl. So I've got some strips of fabric, and I've sewn on a bunch of boho fabrics. Oh my gosh, what a mess I've got here. I don't want to make you dizzy, but I've got such a mess. But I've got there is such a lag. But my lighting's bad too. Sorry. Let me see if I can turn this on. No, that's not really much better. Okay. Hold on there. Hold on. I'm going to move this around a little bit. What are you doing up so late, Kay? They're pretty late there. They are so much fun. So much fun to make, especially with everything that Selena gives you to work with. I've got little bits of everything on here. And then I've been hoarding boho stuff from Selena. So I've got this whole bag of just beautiful stuff that I've been working with. And let's see, I've been making tassels. A bunch of little beads and some stuff I got this at Michael's. This is actually for a friend of mine back home. But yeah, this is pretty much what I've been working on for the last couple of days. Pretty cool. And I sewed it around the edge. I put a glue stick on it and stuck the pieces down where I thought I wanted them. And that's it. Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to put them in my shop or not. We'll see how it goes. But so far, this was my first go at it, so I'm just kind of very new at it. So I'm gonna make a couple and see how it goes, and then I may list them in my shop. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And I wanted to do some shop share. These were some napkins that I purchased from HandMadeHarmonyArt. I'm showing my address there. But she is a shop that I found on Etsy, and she's got a coupon code. And she's from the UK. But these, oh, I dumped it. Okay, here we go. Here's the first one. It's a bee. Isn't that cute? And there's four of the bees, and then there's a dragonfly. Isn't that pretty? And then there's some white, like, paper flowers. My cat's about to come join me. And I got 4 of each of those. And then she gave me this really pretty pink floral one. I don't know about you, but I just love napkins. I can't get enough of napkins. Isn't that pretty? Hey, Dorinda. Hey, girl. I was just showing Kay my finished, well, I think they're finished. How do you know when they're ever finished? You could just keep going forever. But these are the snippet rolls that I posted that I had started working on yesterday, I think. So they're coming along. I think I'm going to sew some more beads on them and maybe some buttons. And then I had gotten these napkins that I was also showing Kay. Aren't they cute? Do you like dragonflies and bees? I don't know. I love dragonflies and bees. But cute. Really cute napkins. Anyway, that's what I've been working on. Let's see what else I got. I've got a real mess is what I've got. Oh, thank you, Dorinda. This was my favorite. This little flower here, this purple flower. It's got sequins on it. But I got all these from Selena, all of these little bits. And I just kind of sewed them all together. And I'm working on making a glue book out of this. I thought the pages would be perfect because they're matte. And I was going to start painting them with gesso. So I haven't done that yet, but you know, a little bit here and there. But this was a really cool book, and I've pretty much gutted all of the good pages out of it. So that will be next. That's awfully noisy. So what are you ladies doing tonight? Yes, Kay, I've got this strip of fabric that I used was actually a Tim Holtz fabric roll. And I just picked a really plain blue strip of it, and I place the fabric on there, and I put a little glue stick on the back of it and position it where I want for the base anyway. And then I sewed around it. I don't know if you can see that. I sewed around the edges, and then I sewed down the middle to hold the base fabrics in place. And then I took Fabri-Tac and I glued these little embellishments on the top. Because you can't sew over, you can't sew over sequins and beads and mirrors and the wire thread that they use. So that's how I did it. And I did a zigzag across because I had some smaller fabric pieces on there. This one I put some lace. On the end and some rosettes. And I didn't get these from Selena, but these little actually I can't remember where I got them, but I got it from a different shop from India. I'll have to look that up and find out where I got them, but these were gorgeous. They're all just little pieces of beaded embellishments, and I'm look at that one. I'll find where I got them and I'll put a link down below for later because I can't remember. But they came in like a canvas bag from India. And they're so beautiful, and I've been hanging on to these for so long, and I've got a whole box and a whole bag of Boho-India stuff that I got from Selena. That, I mean, of course it's gorgeous. And then I've got all of, this is what I used for basically bits and pieces of the base of the boho snippets. See, we've got all these, they're not beaded, but they're really pretty fabrics that are like Boho-India. And what got me going on this was I watched a video by Gail Gustinelli, of course, and I decided, well, hey, I'll go ahead and try this. And it took me a couple of days to do it and wrap my head around it, but once I did, it was pretty easy. It all just came together, and you can cut this and make really several pockets or belly bands or whatever you want to out of them. I went pretty wide for my first go because, like I said, I didn't know what I was doing. It was my first one, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And I always seem to start journal covers before I actually do the journal pages. Oh yeah, I get it. I'm kind of stuck in between the shiny bling stuff and the not really plain, but the basic colors and embellishments. But this is it's kind of mediocre. I don't think it's really sparkly. It's a little sparkly, but it's fun. It was fun. Like I said, I spent a couple of days on it, and there's strings everywhere. But and of course I broke the thread on my sewing machine twice when I was sewing these, and I wasn't really sewing over anything that was beaded. It was just I think it was this metallic thread that it didn't like, my sewing machine. I just have a your ordinary cheap brother machine. No, I don't get the sari. I don't get, well, I like sari silks. I've got these hanging up, and I just cut bits off of them. Now I've got a mess. But I buy them in a bunch like this, the different variegated sari silks that are in a bundle. Hey Tammy, thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you so much. It's so late here, I didn't expect anybody to get on, but I finally figured out, Laura, the Jersey crafter, told me about this app that we can use to stream live if we don't have 1,000 subscribers. So I just thought I'd try it tonight, and it worked. Hey, thank you, Tammy. I'm working on boho snippet rolls with India fabrics and the embellishments that I got from Selena and from various different shops. And I was even considering starting my own art book or glue book or whatever you want to call it. I was going to use this because the pages are matte, and I was going to paint them with gesso first. Because I'm new to painting and drawing and watercolor and all that, but I thought, I've watched enough YouTube videos that I think I could make a go at it, or at least enough to begin doing it. But it's what I've been working on lately, and okay, my cat's coming over. I don't know how far he's going to come over into the camera, but so did anybody see Erin's live sale tonight? I tried to log on, and she looked like she was having problems at first, and then I missed the whole thing. Oh, okay. All right. I wasn't sure who all had joined her or not. I'd been watching live sales for most of the day at work, off and on, so there was a lot of them. My cat's eating my art book. Yeah, I don't know what she was trying to do, but she said it was through YouTube. I don't know if she was using this. Can't even remember what the name of this app is that I'm using, but it seems to be working pretty well. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to quit my job and start doing this full time. Hopefully. Yeah, here comes my cat. Buster. Buster, buddy, come on. Come on. This is Buster. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dorinda, do you have more than 1,000 subscribers? I'm sure you do, right? Come on, buddy. Because I've got... Oh, yeah, me too. You don't? You just go through YouTube? I didn't think... Well, the last time I tried, YouTube wouldn't let me stream live. Oh, okay. Only with the phone. All right. Well, I have another camera. It's just so much easier with my iPhone because it's just easier if I have to edit it a little bit. I use just iMovie on the iPhone. And it's pretty easy to edit. Anyway, I thought I would... I know. It's kind of crazy. You have to have 1,000 subscribers. And I've been at this for a little over a year now, and I don't do a whole lot of videos, but I'm still under 300. But I get a little bit more every time I go on a video or if I go watch someone's live. So I thought about maybe sewing some of these buttons on here. Because I think they would be really cute. So a button here and there. What do you think? Yeah, I don't, Dorinda, I don't edit too much. I just, if I stutter or say something or if there's a long pause, I will just shorten it so that I don't sound like a total buffoon. So I thought I would... Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind the raw footage either. You know, let's just keep it real, really. So I thought maybe about placing a few buttons on here and maybe some charms, because I've got tons of these beautiful vintage buttons. Man, I love these. These are just gorgeous. I don't know if you can see that or not. I need to work on my lighting too. This has got it's kind of a metallic. Oh, here comes the cat again. Okay, Buster buddy. This has got kind of a filigree in the middle. I don't know if you can see that. No, my lighting's horrible. I need to work on that next. But if we put put some of these buttons on here. And I'll just sew them on with some thread here and there. These are really old. I got these off eBay. This whole big old jar of really old buttons. They're just so amazing. So I think I'll just place a few of these on there. I might send some of these to Christy Biddleston to do some of her mandalas on. These would be really cute with mandalas painted on them, don't you think? They're really huge buttons. I guess I could glue them on too, but yeah, I bet you would. I think I did actually send her one in a Happy Mail, but I may have to just pick out a whole bunch because I've got several. I've got so many of them, and they're flat and the surface would be perfect. And I think I've got a really big one in here somewhere. Yeah. I mean, look at that one. That's a really big, nice, flat surface button that she could paint all over. This one is incredibly heavy, and I don't know if any of these are worth anything or not, but it looks gold or brass, or it's got some weight to it, but it's really pretty. Okay, Kay, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate you. Have a good night, girl. Yeah, sweet dreams. And we'll see you when we see you. Yeah, Dorinda, these, I mean, I really got lucky when I got this. They were kind of, I mean, I got all of these, and they are really old. And I think I only paid like $10 or $15 for them on eBay. That's where I get most of my buttons. Although I just ordered, Selena's daughter, Abby, has some really nice old vintage ones in her shop right now, and I did order some from her yesterday. But I have a love for buttons and beads, that's for sure. The old buttons, just, I can't pass them up. I've got tons of them. Maybe I should put them in little baggies and put them in my shop. I'm getting so many of them, I don't think I could ever use them all. So this might be, I think I will get all these big ones out and send them to Christy, because I don't think I would never paint on them. I think she would be the only one to do them justice, and I'm sure that, oh, that looks like it might be bone. That bead right there. It's really crazy. They're just gorgeous. I love them. I could look at them all day. Yeah, I love Abby's shop too. She's, oh, really? Before you knew that? I found out about her from Selena, actually, and I have purchased a few things from her in the past, and I've not been disappointed, and she packages everything so nicely, and she's such a sweet girl. So, I don't know if you were here. I was showing Kay that I'd made a couple of tassels. This one I made for a friend, and she likes frogs, so I've got a frog on there, and an old sun charm, and some blue beads and some gold beads, and there's a really pretty wooden bead, and there's a mermaid. And again, I apologize for my light. I'm working on my light next. What kind of lighting do you use, Dorinda? Do you use a one of those round lights? What do they call them? There's the moon. Thank you. Yeah, they're the blues. And this is that variegated sari silk bundle that I get, and it's got some gold in it. It's kind of pretty. And some lace and some eyelash trim. And then some hemp. I like to put some hemp in there. Oh, okay. I've got two fluorescent lights underneath my cabinet here. And then I've got a lamp back behind me. But I think I want to get a ring light. Okay. I've got a tripod that will hold my iPhone, and that's what I'm recording on right now. I don't have any natural light in this room. There's just one long narrow window. And the only time that I have to film is late at night like this. So I wish that I had a big window. But I could get a different lamp in here, or a ring light, or some kind of clip-on light. I'm thinking. I think that's what I'll try next. Because I could clip on another light underneath the cabinet here. Because it just seems so dark. But I guess it's a learning in progress. I'm still learning. I think this is only my third live I've ever done, and the other two that I did were in my kitchen, actually, and I have really good light in my kitchen. Yeah. Yeah, I think from what I've read, ring lights are the best if you don't have any natural light at all. So, I don't know, maybe I'll try that. Yeah, a lot to learn. I've got a lot to learn. But it's fun. I'm having fun with it. So I think I'll sew these buttons on here, maybe glue some. But I think that'll add to it. I think that'll be pretty. Today was your 4th live. You've only done 4. But you've done so many other process videos. I've been watching your other videos, and I really enjoy them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Laura kind of made me do this too. She, I think we were on, whose live was it yesterday? Oh boy, I can't remember. But I was asking her, how do you do lives if you don't have 1,000 subscribers? Because that's when I had to quit. And it was right after I got started. So she told me about this app. Yeah, she's amazing. She's very motivating, and she just really she's full of life, and she's funny, and she's very thoughtful. Oh, Emma, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe next time I'll do a. My cat's gonna knock over my iPad here. Cats just run the show. Um, oh, Starving Emma. Yes, now I know who you're talking about for sure. Are you going to any of Brooks Road shows? Yes, yes. I've seen Emma on several of other people's lives. Brooks, for one, and I'm sure, yes, I've seen her on Laura's jerseys. I have been saving and scrounging and scrimping, and I'm going to the Chattanooga, and I'm going to spend 1 or 2 nights in the Denton, Texas one. Oh, yeah, you're busy. All of my kids are grown and gone, and my my oldest grandson is 15 years old. So I work. I work too. I work a 8 to 5. That's why it's hard for me to catch Brooke's show live shows, because I'm always driving home at that time. So it's a little frustrating. And then I fix dinner. Excuse me. But it's fun. I catch what I can. Oh, I'm 55. I just turned 55 this year. One of these days, maybe soon, I'll retire. Maybe by 60, I think. And I think I'll still be doing this by then. I have an Etsy shop, but I'm not making a whole lot of money right at the moment, but it takes a lot of time to put into it, so you know how that goes. You get out of it what you put into it. I wish I had as much energy as Selena does. Oh, okay. Our oldest daughter is 35, and our middle daughter is 33, and our son is 32. And they started young. They started having kids young, so I was a grandmother at 40, so I can't complain about that. That was pretty awesome. Nothing in your YouTube or your Etsy shop. If I'm not careful, I let mine expire, and then I have to go in and update them. I actually have two Etsy shops. I have a t-shirt shop on Etsy that is, I use Printful as a sell on demand. And yeah, it was kind of, they call me Nana, so the grandma part was a little strange at 40, but it grew on me pretty quick. They're lovely kids. And they all live close to us, so we see them pretty often. And then I have two cats and a dog. Yes, never a dull moment. It's always something going on. All the holidays and birthdays, and combined we actually have 7 grandkids because we have a new son-in-law that has 2 kids of his own from previous marriage, so they're just we're just all together whenever we can. So what do you think about the buttons? You think I should put the buttons in there, sew them on? What would you do, Dorinda? Oh, yeah, my husband and I have both been married once before, so we have his kids and my son, so it's a combined family. I found this, I wanted to show you. I found this duct tape. It's got cats on it, kittens. So cute. I was so happy I found that. I like duct tape too. I'm kind of all over the place with paper and lace and buttons and beads, and I go from one thing to the next. I started off doing scrapbooks, and then I started making cards, greeting cards, and now I'm making junk journals and tassels, and now I am doing snippet rolls apparently. Oh yeah, cats. I think I might be slightly allergic to. Hey Aaron, I knew you'd be up this late. Thank you so much for stopping by. I was just testing out this new app that Laura Jersey Crafter told me about. And apparently it works. So I'll be doing some more lives, because this time of night's the only time I have to do them. Hey! And there's quite a lag. But I'm making boho snippet rolls. That's what I've been working on the last couple of days. And I was just getting ready to put some buttons here and there, some old vintage buttons. I got this jar off eBay, and it has some pretty old, gorgeous buttons in it. And my lighting sucks. That's the next thing I'm going to be working on. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they were fun. They were real fun. I just tacked everything down with glue stick. Just a cheapo glue stick that I got from Dollar Tree. And then I just sewed all the way around the outside and kind of across the middle on the ones that didn't grab really well with the glue. Oh, I can see yours a whole lot better than I can see mine, I think. I don't know. I was telling Dorinda, I'm thinking about getting a ring light, and I need a microphone too. I've been told that it's hard to hear me. I don't know if you guys are having a hard time, but I've got my face awfully close to my iPhone right now. So I don't know if you can hear me good enough. Oh, glare, yeah. Although I can't say that I noticed that on any of yours, Erin. I've got cabinets right in front of here, and I have fluorescent lights under them. Oh, okay, good. You can hear me. Good. Good to know. I've had a couple of comments that Dorinda. I've had a couple of comments that people can't hear me, but I have a really soft, monotone voice anyway, I guess. Well, this is kind of fun. I can see how I'll be doing this again pretty soon. And like I said, I work during the day. You both know that, I'm sure, from seeing me on everybody else's lives. But in the evenings and on the weekends, the only time that I have to do any kind of video at all. So that's kind of what I do when I can. And I can't do it a whole lot. So got a lot going on. Yeah, I've been told that too. Yeah, it's kind of. Selena told me that before too. I'm monotone Julie, she calls me. But, hey, that's kind of who I am. Yeah, I really do enjoy doing lives. My first lives I filmed in my kitchen of me coffee dyeing paper. And I had the perfect camera angle, and the light in the kitchen was perfect, and it was so much fun. But I couldn't figure out how to get the camera turned the right way, and how to turn it off. Ended up filming the ceiling, and it was pandemonium. Oh, Dorinda. Oh, yeah, you were there, Erin. I think you were the only one that were there that night, and I couldn't really see you. Yeah, I got embarrassed. I couldn't really see you were there until I was going to log off. Yeah. Yeah, my ceiling. Yep. Yep. That was fun. I stay up late at night on the weekends sometimes, and that's when I coffee dye my papers. And I haven't done a whole lot of that lately, so I've got a bunch in stock. Yeah, I'm kind of, yeah, yeah. I can see that because when you talk for a while, if you don't have water, I didn't bring any water in here with me. My voice is getting kind of crackly now. Who, me? I stand? Yes, I usually stand. I have pretty high work benches, and I have a stool that I can sit on, but one of my cats are usually sitting on it. So I usually stand. And my cat's on the move again, so you might see him again. Well, it does kind of start hurting after a while, my back. But as long as I have a seat that I can sit on every once in a while. Oh my gosh, my cats they rule the roost. Okay, Dorinda, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. Have a good night. I'm probably gonna go to bed myself pretty soon. I was in bed, but I couldn't go to sleep, so I got back up and decided, hey, I'll try this. So here I am. And I'm assuming this is automatically going to post to my YouTube channel after I'm done. Night, Dorinda. Thank you. Yeah, I'm I'm kind of tired. I have to work in the morning. You know, that job. Thank you, Erin, so much for stopping by. And I will be back live because now I know I can do it. So yay! So you ladies have a good night. And hey, Erin, I tried to catch your live. Yeah, the darn jobs. I tried to catch your live earlier, but I think I missed the first one. And I'm not sure what happened. Were you able to have a live sale today? And I was having trouble logging into PayPal earlier, so I will shoot you what I owe you from your last live first thing in the morning, I promise. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. So I didn't miss it. Oh, okay. Are you going to try again tomorrow? You going to try another live sale tomorrow, Erin, or sometime this week? Oh, okay. All right. That's the next thing that I have to try. Have to try a live sale. Maybe I'll sell some of these buttons. All right, girl. Thanks for stopping by. And I will see you real soon. Catch you on someone else's live or on my own. And I will take you up on that since you offered, because I have no flippin' idea what I'm doing. All right. Mwah, girl. Thanks for stopping by. Good night. See you next time. And for all the rewatchers, subscribe and thumbs up, please.